2008, world flipped so fast. Crypto maker, who's the shadow cast? Satoshi Knox, sir! Pardon me, you Satoshi Knox, sir? I'm a miner, sir, chasing your track. White paper hit, blockchain's got my back. Sir, I've got some queries about your crypto play. Mind if I step in, join the fray? That depends who's this at my door, sir. You're a miner? Talk less, work the line. I'm the shadow code, mystery's mine. Satoshi Knox, sir! Who's this kid digging through your plan? Satoshi Knox, sir! Stay low, ghost of the chain, man. I'm all in, sir, blocks piling high. P2P vision lighting up the sky. What's your move, huh? What's your aim? I'm a hodler, sir, staking my claim. Keep it quiet, kid, prove what you hold. Hash rate's king, don't crack, stay cold. Satoshi Knox, sir! Who's this kid digging through your plan? Satoshi Knox, sir! Stay low, ghost of the chain, man. Satoshi Knox, sir. 2008, rewrote the score, sir. Satoshi Knox, sir. Crypto king, gone no more, sir.
Road dog. Road dog.
What is the song?
It's that dude again.
Satoshi Knox, sir. 2008,
What dude, man?
rewrote the score, sir.
That dude don't say nothing.
Satoshi Knox, sir. Crypto king, gone no more, sir.
See, he looks like he's on mushrooms or something.
Don't judge people, Sean. Be nice.
I mean, I don't even think he thinks he's on this planet, man. Look at him. He's all in it. Hey, mister. Hey. See, he don't hear me or nothing. Hey, mister, hey. He's out, dude. He's out. He's totally out.
In the digital realm where the pixels dance, I'm the trader, the player, the
dude, are you on something?
On the charts, I see the signs,
hey, how
the patterns, trend lines, candlesticks, the market.
Hey, you got that laser pointer?
Trade, stay focused, don't let the noise invade. Technical analysis, my trusted.
Oh, look, he likes that. Look. He's like, wow, dude. Look, there's like light beams like Star Wars everywhere around me. Oh, I'm not in a war, am I?
John, you're being mean, dude.
Oh, I'm sorry. He's out there, dude. Look at him. Oh, yeah. Check, 1 2 1 2, check.
It's ready for you. Go ahead. I didn't pee on the seat this time either.
Check 1 2 1 2.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I'm sure so thank you.
Short start.
Thank you very much.
There, we got a light on. Yeah, leave a little light on. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dog. We're here looking at the charts. I've got total 3 up right now, and you can see we're at a little resistance area here on the 1 hour chart. So, some of them altcoins might be coming down a little bit. Might they come down lower? They might be. You know, we're Saturday. I was expecting them to kind of run us up, and I guess some altcoins did do fairly well. I hadn't noticed anything just spectacular, but I mean, they've been doing okay. Solana's been up. What is that, about $133? That's a lot better than 105 where it was. I forgot about you, Radium. I meant to pick some of you up when you was cheaper. I don't think I did. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? Let me say hello to everybody hanging out with me tonight, this Saturday night. Make sure we got our microphone on. Everything is kosher. We got Strago. How's it going, Strago? You first tonight, my man. Look at you. Woo-hoo. We got Glittery Marshmallow. Came in to live a like, say hi, hosting tonight. I'm gonna watch that. You sound like you got an active lifestyle, girl. You do you, baby. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Cowbell. We got Duality C, Brackus Adventures, Board PC Guy, Strong Short Soul. Are you still shorting? Are you shorting? Are you shorting now? Reese John. There you are. I had to find a message wasn't retracted. Reese John, I was wondering if you can check Turbo Coin and how high it can hit this bull run or next big pump. I'd probably tell you the next big pump area better than I can tell you for the bull run. Let me put Turbo on my list here. MG Motorsports, how's it going? And Haven? That's our share the live stream on Twitter. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I mean to ask people to do that time to time, but I always forget to do that. But if you do that, thank you very much. A little share on social media or something like that to spread it out. That helps the channel. It seems to draw a few more people in. Or that's the game plan anyway. Monsieur Villon, how is it going? Zip it on? Yoo-hoo! Glad to have you here. Thank you. And let's take a look at the charts behind me. We're on the daily for most altcoins and kind of green. That's nice. Look at that. How you doing for the week? Pretty good. We had a nice little bump up on a lot of these altcoins. I've been trying to take profits on the one. Had my limit order set. Just took what I could get. In preparation for the little droppy that we're probably going to get. We'd probably need to zoom out. We're just on the small time frame, but this smaller 1 hour does suggest we got, we can come down a little bit. Needs a little correction to be a little healthy. It would be a healthy move. But let's take a look at Bitcoin. I always start out looking at Bitcoin because if Bitcoin ain't happy, there ain't nobody happy. That's what I've seen. It's pretty much how it goes in my household. So I'm gonna go from the first candle body that I can get down here and just follow that trajectory. And so you could argue that we got a breakout. That's cool. About a cool on the daily. That's what we're talking about. On the daily, bouncing off the 360 moving average area, trying to come back up on that 200. We are also waiting for this little pause. This is another chart that we keep track of, and this was micro Bitcoin futures on Friday. Now they're sitting at 84.9, and if we open up tomorrow where we are right now on this other chart, it's going to create a gap, and they're going to, of course, drive the prices right back down there to get that little gap. It doesn't have to be tomorrow, but it could be at some point, because they just don't like to leave those little gaps, those little greedy bastards. I don't know. That just seems to be the nature of how this beast works. But that also goes in line with the retest of the breakout area. So we can see some of the areas that we've seen before. Can get a retest, might get one sooner than later. Well, let's see what's going on. What's going on, Alice? Hey, Alice. I would run from you if you talk to me though. Original thing, it was working pretty well there, that original angle before I moved it. I'm coming down to the 4 hour. I'm just trying to find the ground zero to go with here. That will carry us over into the weekend. So if we possibly got that breakout. And we are at a 786, that's what this line here, Fibonacci area, right beneath a 360 moving average. Both of those are signs of resistance. Now, moving averages suggest that we might be able to go a little bit more. I mean, it could happen. What do our other ones say? I could see that. Perhaps we need to zoom back out just a minute here and get our bearings here on the 12 hour. Nice places that we bounced off of those guys too. Oh yeah, we're kind of pointing to this. You want to come up here? Did ya? For reals? My mouse is acting kind of funny, everybody. She's not cooperating. Stop it, mouse. Cooperate with me. Gosh darn it. Mouse, you're getting on my nerves, buddy. I had to kill the mouse. Wow, that actually helped. Pardon me just a moment before I get me bearings here. So the area that I'm looking for, right up here. I think that's I see that as being a nice short area. Now, short term, now I don't know if we're going to make it up there like soon, but short term, my next target that we would have in line here would be 87,100. If we do come back up here to this area, 90,500, that would let us get our higher high in, and we could just stop right there, come back, make a higher low. That would be cool. That would be retesting this area, maybe, you know, by this time next week or whenever next, well, who knows what time next week or whatever. But fill that little gap that we might be leaving. That's if we don't come back and kind of hang tight. Smaller time frames for what we're looking at right now. I think she can still be going. I thought she was going to be rolling over on me. Give me just a second here. So here, the 1 hour, we are getting that rejection up there, but got that. I think she's got some more in her, to be honest with you. So if I had to guess what's going to happen, we would pull us down just a wee bit, and then we might be hitting for our higher high. Maybe on, I don't know, I hate to say Monday or Tuesday, but things are looking, I want to keep an eye on that. The things are looking a little bit interesting that we might be able to get up there as a hope and a dream. I don't mind putting that up there as a hopium target, about what, 90,000? That would be cool if we do that, be our higher high. And that would be our first signal that we would have a trend change. So that would become important to me. Even if we just tapped it up there and came back down, make a higher low, that would be awesome sign. Look, it makes the inverted head and shoulders. Okay, well, maybe we're doing that too. That can happen. All right, so I got all freaked out on that, or kind of drawn into that chart, trying to look at that. But here we can simplify it over in total 3 a little bit because we're in a falling wedge. We're also talking about the possibility of this doing an inverted head and shoulders. It could. It can do something like that. Normally, you kind of see these kind of things tie in together. They're like little Legos. They can fit in together. It's wild. Or you do a double bottom. But here we got some stuff to get. It looks like they can go up with all coins a little bit more. And then get a nice little pullback. But what are they doing this weekend there? This weekend. Here we are right now. We're fighting with that 200 moving average on the 4 hour, and that's kind of relative to what we're doing through now. Can you push up? Can you do it? Does you want to do it, or are you getting tired? I'm expecting them to get rejected, but on the bigger time frames, it looks like they still might have a little bit of umph in them, even though on the smaller ones, it looks like they're already starting to roll over. So, wow. I'm feeling kind of conflicted here. Here on the 1 hour, and this could take us into the next day or so. So this is a good one to watch for short term. And that one does say that we're getting rejected, but we still got this area of support here. We still got a little wiggle room here with this line. In other words, especially if we're going by this angle over here, we're to take a copy of that one. As close as we could get it. As close as we could get it. A apply that area down here, and yeah, I think we might have something. Our perfect. So yeah, I like that idea. I also look this one right up here too. So with altcoins, all this mumbo jumbo stuff, we are getting rejected as an area. I'm just looking to see if we can find some support here. The point of tonight was to actually look for some trade setups in altcoins. 15 people hanging out with me. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you or get off on some little tangent over there. Let me come over here and say hello. We're just getting a feel for the market, testing the weather to see if we can see some. I'm going to look for some altcoin plays, and I've got a list of things I want to go over with you tonight, and maybe we can find something kind of interesting. Haven says, I want a big bag of save, but I can't afford it. But how can I afford and not sell my fart coins? Them fart coins are doing pretty decent. Board PC guy says, I pulled the plug on small leverage comp move for now, barely in the green, but better than a loss. There you go. Now I like comp for I like that one for, that's one of my longer term plays. What is she, about 40 something? And catching her in the mid to low 30s was that's a sweet spot for that one, I think. Hey, there's Daisy. Is it safe to buy again? Well, it depends on what you're trying to do. Personally, I think altcoins look like they could be coming down a little bit. Short term, they play with this on the weekend. If I had to give you a rule to kind of consider to follow, or a guideline, a rule of thumb, because I like to do that. I like rules of thumb. Try not to buy on the weekends. I know that it's probably when you want to buy, probably, hey, this is the perfect time to buy. I'm off the week. I can look at this stuff. I think the best time to buy is during the week. Just saying. They like to play with the retails and get everybody to buy when prices are high and then dump on us early in the week. That just seems to be the little game that they like to play with us. Reese John says we need to break 88,000. I agree. That is one of the targets I am looking for us to get past, and we just haven't done it. Kelly Fan says it's good to buy on red days. Yes, buy the fear. When everyone thinks the world is in it and everything is going to zero, that's the best time to buy. Like last week, it was. I mean, those are good things to do. Yeah, if you got the dry powder, and yes, I will agree. That's one reason why the little leverage. That's why the spot traders kind of went out on those ideas with the dry powders, and sometimes leverage too, or margin if you got it. Well, then reason calculated, like I was able to take advantage of that, but not as much as I could if I was all in spot. I've learned that lesson now. MJ Motorsports says, feeling a tad international this morning, sitting in Australia watching sports events from New Zealand on TV and talking to a turkey and a talking turkey from the USA. What a time to be alive. Hey, my man. Well, we're going to get busy here with some of these altcoins. I put a spell on you. Bitcoin new all-time high. What? Let's take a look. Let's hit turbo first from the man. A little cafe. Cafe Blanc. All right, so we go to turbo. Turbo, what you doing, man? What you been up to? Long time no see. Turbo. There was some bullish divergence. I saw that on the RSI, so maybe it's something to look at here. That's on the daily. Monsieur Turbo, you're at the 886, I see. Yes, there you are. I see you're sitting right there, the 886. Do you like it? Do you want more? You look like you were at the bottom. You are at the bottom area. I can tell that you like it. Yes, I like it. I'm trying to erase. Oh, is that not a? That's a line. I drew that, right? I'm trying to. No, you're a. Oh, you're the Lucy line. Oh, that's even better. Okay. That's a moving average. It's not a line that I drew. All right, so Turbo is down at 0.002. That's 0.2 of a penny. Reese John says, "Guys, show Turkey you love. Hit the like." Thank you very much for that. Hey, thank you,
For
Reese.
those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
We always gotta celebrate the super chats. Woohoo! Thank you for supporting the channel. Haven says Turbo's been rocked. Yes, Turbo has been rocked. Let me put you over here so I got chat boxes everywhere now, and I got too many that I know what to. Then when I need the one that I need to put the message up, I can't find it. All right, so Turbo, she has an 886 deep retracement. Let me check out one other little idea here. How do you want to do it from here? Here. I guess we'll go over here. Oh, perfectamento. All right, I'm cool. I get excited when I see bottoms. I don't know what it is. I always thought of myself as a boob guy, but I really do admire bottoms on these charts a lot. I mean, there's a lot to be said about, you know, a nice bottom, and we do try to look at a nice bottom here on this channel. We got to come up to, let's go with this guy right here from January, and we'll get some lower targets because our bigger areas are just too big. We probably need to get that first one though. Let's go ahead and grab this first guy right here. So 0.004, about 100x from, or a 2x from where we are now. It was really a great target, and then from where we're going, that's also our 618 target. So we're headed. That's where we want. Yeah, that's a good place to take profits. Moonbag this actually. Just do a little moonbag strategy. You know, you put $100 in when we're at 0.002. And when we get to 0.0045, you sell, you know, you take your money back out. $100 in now, take your $100 out then, and then you still got $100 worth of this. But if you put the $100 in now, if it came back down, would it still be worth $100 or would it be worth 50? It would be worth 50. Anyway, we got some nice little short-term areas. You can take some profits if you're trying to play turbo. Even if you jumped in right now, you little degens, know you're thinking about it. There's a turkey talking about it. I gotta jump in now, make 24% gains. Woo, baby! If we're able to get back up to, ooh, that's enticing. All right, so we're at the daily time frame. Well, yeah, this one's been rocked. Dang, look at you. All right. Let's come down to the 4 hour and let's take a look at this little guy. She doesn't have a breakout, not a significant breakout. You can count that, I guess, if you want. Yeah. Oh, snap. Anyway. But still, you got these other angles and other places. There's going to be some resistance, and it kind of says that we're going to kind of jinkle around here. It'll probably round out would be my best guess. We'd probably do something like that. That's what I would look for. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. Oh, that was wrong. We could do a big roundy area right through here too, and that would be cool. That means this is a good place to accumulate turbo if you're trying to get, because she's at 0.002. Give this one a little bit of time. And we should be able to see her get back to at least 0.006 for a minute. If not, get back to a penny where she was before. Which was back in December. That one was not too bad. From here to all the way back there to a penny, that gives you about 462% gains. And up to this area at just a little over half a penny, 0.006. That's about 210% gains there. So looking for a possible, I'm looking for maybe around, and she may stay here for a minute, okay, within this range of 0.0014-ish up to about 0.003 or at 3.2. Oh, how come we don't have a line there? We need a line there. All right, Turbo. Small time frames. What we got going on here on the 15-minute? What are you doing small time? You already took off a little bit. Nice little ribbon flip. That's cool. That's bullish. We like that. I mean, so when she comes back on the next low, you want to try to pick us up some of this. I would look at it just like this little channel area that we're likely to come back to. Woo! Look at you, doggies. Line up there all nice and purty. Give me a nice little fib area 0.5 there. Yeah, baby, we got you now. Ooh, oh, 0.0011808 would be the nailed it. That's the entry, the entree, if you will, area that I would be looking for on an expected pullback. Why you think she's going to pull back, Road Dog? If I pull a Fibonacci from here to here, will it tell me something? It tells me that we are at one of our little, hey man, we need to back off just a minute. That's a higher high. That counts for right now. So I believe we can come right back here, and I believe that would be a nice little entree, if you will. And we've got a target area 0.0032. Now that's a little up there for a small term play. But if you're looking for it, we're going to do a trade setup, ladies and gentlemen. I think we found us one. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if she counts out here. Well, we got a 618 Fibonacci rejection. Yep. Coming back to test that 382 area. Yeah, I think that sounds good. We'll look for a bounce in that area. At our target, we will not be too stingy. We want to buy this little zone here. Out on me while we figure these out. This is just take a moment. Beautiful. I like it. I think I can dance to it. All right. Cool. So do we have a good ratio from here to there, darlings? Can we make it happen? Lots of little ideas here. I need to label those little ideas because those will be price entry zones. Right. Sound effects are free tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't charge for that at all. All the noising little noises that you hear utter out of my little peckerless mouth. There's no pecker above my mouth, and that's on purpose. What the hell? Sean? Ladies and gentlemen, it is true, I am a peckerless turkey. If you haven't noticed, not a pecker on me. Where there is one, there is not one. Just some flip-flappy wings. All right. So 0.0017.00188 1882 area, anywhere in between, betwixt there. I would look. There's my lines. There's the numbers right there. Looks like a good place to get in to me. Let's see what kind of risk to reward ratio we got here. Turbo. Is this long or is that long? Is this long? There's the long one. Okay. Oh, hey man, chill, baby, chill. We can put a stop loss. Hey man, I likes it about right to here, right underneath all these little things, and that'd be 10%. Didn't have to be 10%. Can make it shorter than that. That's a pretty intensive risk reward ratio. That's 63% gains for the. That's a nice. I like it for a swing idea. I do. Is it worth it? I think it's worth it. I likes it. I can't seem to Hey, man. I can't keep all that. You're not gonna let me take a picture of all this. Hey, man, I can't. This thing gets on my nerves. There we go. Wrist. Now you're covered up. Hey, you're not. I feel like I'm on a. Am I on TV? Why do you do this? It's a haunted. All right, I give up. I gives up. I'm just going to use this little guy. Look, 61%. I said, screw you. I'm going some other route. Yeah, we're speeding through these tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I am a flash at all this. It's so fast. Boo. Wow, we did 10, right? When, yeah, just no. 23 people hanging out, man. Thank you for putting up with me and my patience here. This was Turbo. All right, we just kind of found a trade setup. I think it's a possible trade setup. So a little swing trade idea. She is at 0.002 right now. She can get down to 0.0017, 0.0018, almost 9. Anywhere through there would be a nice place. If you see her bounce, she's going to have to bounce. That's very important that she bounce there. Make sure that we don't want to keep going down. That's why we want a nice little stop loss. Oh, I didn't put the stop loss below this area, if you will. Right there makes a good little stop loss. I got 10% there, which, and even at that, the risk reward ratio is 5.87. I know I got the target up here, the 0.003, 0.3 of a penny. That would be the higher high if we're lucky to get there, and it may take her a minute to get there. I'm just saying. But if you want a target to go for in between, darling, I guess I should have done that one. Usually do, but it's not very much for me. I don't know if it's worth playing for me, is it? A honky tonk at 25%. Let me come down to the chat. Hey, chat. I lost the chat again. Hey, chat. Getting along on Velo from 94 cents. Can you pick a clue for me? Thanks, Professor Poultry. So, Velo. Let me get off of COINEX. So you said from 9.4. Are you meaning from down here? Do I have the right one? If you're down there, that's pretty cool. I would entertain. I guess depending on what you're doing. It's 34%. That's a pretty good entry. She's going to be a tricky one. I don't see her really taking off. I mean, I see a bearish retest here, and then it'll probably kind of range between here. So from where you are, I can see under 35, 40, maybe up to 50% from where you are now. Let me get rid of these ideas. Make sure I'm not being biased by something I got drawn there. She started curving and then she lost it, and we're gonna, oh, that's not okay. That changes things a little bit. And I kind of like that idea. All right, let's see what we got here. Bello. All right, I'm seeing the appeal. I'm seeing the appeal. I'm seizing it. I can't seize it no more. I can't see it. Where did I can kind of see that. Just make it white, man. Just make it a white line. Why's it gotta be white? Sean ain't saying a word. Sean ain't saying a dang word. All right. I just need a line, man. I just need a line. Just sound like the guy down the street. All right. Hey, man, you got a line? Let's go from that little high all... Wow, you got a line? All the way down to this little low. I don't know what we're talking about tonight, people. We're over our 236 Fibonacci area, 0.00118, so that's kind of cool. And this right here, ooh, that's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I'm on what, a bigger time frame? 8 hour? 8 hour look good. 4 hour looks kind of... 8 hours got some good things with the moving average so far. 8 hour gets me hope that we can get back up there. So Velo, I see 0.0169 as being a worthy target to wait for. One of them, I guess we're on the 8 hour. It'd be probably a little longer term play, but that's 40% gain. The shorter term, I would be looking at 0.0137 in that area, because I think that's where we're headed to go up there to try to see if we can make it past there. And might get a little higher. I mean, there are some other guys you can put up 0.147, the tops of these guys. I like to target the fibs, but that doesn't mean that she can just get bumper head there and get rejected. But sometimes in these areas they'll wick up a little bit, and those are some good areas to look to. And I think she'll play around here, but there's bigger targets if you're trying to do a bigger idea with this. I can definitely see it. I mean, when it comes to me, these are the times if we're near a trend line like that. It's when I'm actually looking for the bigger targets, like these areas over here. And knowing that it might take a little while to get there, but those are the ones that kind of make it worth being in my personal opinion, especially if you're on spot. So leverage plays, you can get by and play, close to here, but this is a great place to build a bag for a midterm hold, or something they can hold for a few weeks, however long it takes us to get up to these areas. And that would be your, where you make 126 to 165% gains. So you double it up, and then you could moonbag your position there, and then take that money and do something else with it. Those are the kind of ideas that I'd be looking for, especially spot play on this. Now, if you put some leverage behind it, well, then anything can happen there. Oh my gosh, yeah, that then you definitely want to start looking at smaller targets, because you can lose your ass real quick. And she could definitely be coming back down here a little bit, but that's all it takes if you got leverage to get you out, depending on how much you got. 0.012 is where we're at right now. We can come back to 0.011. It looks like, as a matter of fact, that we probably will. So this is Velo. Just we'll copy that. We'll post it over there. All right, let me see. Let's take a look at one that's been doing pretty good. It's called Popcat. a little meme coin that apparently has been having a pretty good day today. Yeah, baby. Make daddy happy. Make daddy. Oh my goodness! Did we come down there and did we nail it? Did we? Is that what? If this turkey had a hooter, if I had a tutor on my face, which I don't, I'm a peckerless turkey. I would be a tooting my own horn. Look, damn it! Damn it! That helps the algorithm, ladies and gentlemen. Every time I do that, when this turkey spaz out and goes, damn it! So you came down to me pivot points, which is what we'd like to play here on this little channel. And then now we're going up. Now we just need to find what's the other pivot point. Yep. Looks like we're right at an area of resistance right now. The area of resistance. If you have not taken your percentage of your PopCat profits at this point in time, might I recommend that you pay yourself today, ladies and gentlemen, and behest that maybe you can buy a little bit more PopCat when PopCat returns to some lower areas. Because maybe I think she's at a good place. Let's check this out, but that's a good resistance area, good place to definitely get paid, so you don't look back and say, oh man, I rode you all the way back down. Oh look, I got stopped out right at entry. Don't want to do all those things. And we broke out from this guy, which is a channel, a falling wedgie. I like channel, I can see channel, but you can also see falling wedges. I like falling wedges. Yup 'em. Actually, that's a fairly nice. That's a decent little falling wedgie right there. The falling wedgie. Measured move taken from the actual, when you're supposed to take a measure move and not just willy-nilly it, would take you all the way up here to 43 cents. So about 43.68 thereabouts in that area is the measure move for the breakout. But remember, these little, and it did get past here, so you got that. Buying on the next higher low would behoove you. That's a nice little trade setup, actually. The next higher low, which I think would be here about 21, 22 cents, right there about that area is what I'm trying to think. Let's see if we can nail it in here. Wouldn't that just be marvelous? Woo! Come on, baby. We're going to get us a trade set up out of this little baby right now. See it coming. You got to have some patience here. You don't want to be FOMOing in. So I want to go buy it now. Road Dog doesn't buy it. No. Road Dog says sells you some right now so you can buy you some more right down here in the juicy love spot. Which is what this is. Juicy love spot. That is actually between the 382 and 0.5 Fibonacci. I expect to bounce in those areas. Also perfectly right in the little zone of the breakout where we can come back. It's got lots of good reasons why it can come back here and be the juicy spots to get in. Bow, bow. I like this song. This song is cool. And what else have we got here? Oh, I will agree with you. Nice. You're in a nice little juicy sales zone. And we'll get this little guy set up. Pay me here.
I'm jumping in blind. Charts on X got me losing my mind. Come on now, stack your sets, don't you wait. Say, boy, let's
The measure move, little guy, is 4368 right there in that area. We'll make him a little bit bigger because you can barely see him. Oh!
hooked on moons, you know. Come on, let's chase the moon. We trade all night, feel the market's tune. Stacking profits neath the sky so blue. I'm riding right through. Come on, let's chase the moon. We hit the
Ah, jeez. I should just draw a line. Just draw a line, go it that way.
stacking my truth. One dip turns to gold, now my wallet sings. Every crash I flip, every moon I cling. Come on now, stake it up, let it rise. Say, boy, this
I want to take that off because I've got them right over here so we can see what they are.
this morning about the low, kept my grind in line. Come on now, catch the wave.
Hey, what do we got here for what kind of love juice can we get out of this little puppy pump? That could be 80% up to 97%. This is in moonbag territory. I like moonbags. If you haven't noticed, this is a great time, a part of the cycle. Again, where altcoins have just given up the life within them, and we got them so low that we can do moonbags in these little suckers again. So especially when think about it right now. PopCat was down here at like 14 cents. Where it's at now at 28. There was a moonbag opportunity right there. Boom. You put $100 in, you'd be taking your $100 out now. Wait until it gets down to here, put that $100 back in it, and grow your little moonbag. And then when she gets up here, you can take your $100 back out, and then you got a bigger, see where we're going with this? This is a good time to do this. This is what the big guys do. This is what the whales do when we're doing it. And this is what whale accumulation is trying to build these little bags. But since we don't have big whale money yet, we can still do what they do when they do it. Right. I like this PopCat. We're gonna put this guy up.
Stacking my truth, yeah.
So in essence, we need to wait for about 20 to 22, right at 23 cents, right in that little juicy area. See how she reacts. Make sure that she's looking like she ain't trying to just go to zero. She's respecting that area, showing us a little love there, catching up, and then starting trying to bounce, and then hop on the little train. Woo! Choo-choo! Yeah! All right, I'm going to post this little guy. I don't know why I'm being so annoying tonight, but thank you for putting up with me, 23 people. I don't know why I watch this turkey. This is stupid. I'm in a mood tonight. I don't know why. PopCat looking kind of interesting. Uh-oh. Let me come over to the chat. Win is down 95%. This is crazy. I know all the meme coins just got totally wrecked. Gave up everything. They've done that about 3 times, which is the message is definitely take your profit on them. Grunkle Ron Walker, how's it going? You caught you live. Hope you're all doing good. By the way, is Patrick Canham changed my name to be funny. Hey, I remember you, brother. Grunkle Ron Walker. Sweet. We got Road Glide. How's it going? Haven says XCN is backing up. Maybe I can get in Monday. Let's take a look at XCN.
Trading through the haze, coins align my sky, moons ignite my veins, lift me all so high. Ooh, dance through the lows, stack through the fight. Every coin I claim burns up the night. Bull run, rising can't break my soul. Stacking dreams, I'm taking control.
All right, give me a few minutes to get lost in the charts here. I have to keep my eye on this one. I think she'll probably catch a little here, but I still see some good signs that she can still come right back down. Some of the areas that she left, and that would be, again, a good area to get it for the next time she does decide to hop off. I think it'd be a higher low when it does that. Like if we come back down to 0.011 or 0.0143 area. Where the yellow green line are, that it's on the table to do that. I'm not expecting this to be a flag to the upside because she does need to come back a little bit, and it's probably an ABC correction, and it's just on a smaller time frame. Elliot, can you spot that out? There you go, ABC correction. So A, B, and then down to these little guys. But the B part, we could be seeing about 0.0123 again. So there could still be a small plate to the upside too, but eventually I think she'll be coming down. Maybe she'll stop at the 618. That kind of matches up with this little area over here. But when they go up like that, I mean, they'll come down and correct. We just got to, and if we can wait and catch them down there with some of the profits taken over here or collateral pulled out, and put it back in. But it's, you know, there's still a possibility of these even lower areas. That's what's so wild. You have to be kind of careful with it. We could also do. And there's something else that says that we could. I don't know if I'd be in the biggest hurry to buy back in. She had a nice little run, and this is when we just kind of need to, hey man, walk away a little bit. Or I don't even know if you can short this. I might be able to short it on some exchanges. She does look like she's in a correction to come down, but she could come back up before she comes down further too. So even shorting, you gotta be kind of careful with it. Let's take a look at Arkham Intelligence. And on the 1 hour, looks like Elliot thinks he's in a 5 wave correction, or a ABC correction too. So I like this one. She was down about 40 cents. She's at 48 now. Looks like we got an area that she's got to get above there. Fibonacci area, 113 area. Is that what you are? From here? So I've got an area that I've got to see her get above, and it's currently where she's getting rejected out. So Arkham, I think, is in a pretty decent place to accumulate. You got this W bottom area over here. She came back and retested, flipped this area, so we kind of got this area out of the way. We'll probably come back and then retest this little area. Kind of lines up a little bit better here. You can see it coming back to about 47 cents. We're at 48, so just a few pennies off or something. This one's in a nice little area to kind of DCA into. And we got trend lines there. Also got this little guy coming in from somewhere. This one might be a little janky while it figures things out, but this is a pretty good price to get in on this one, in my personal opinion. Last time she was down here in these areas, which was just back in December or January of last year, and then by March of last year, she got up to almost $4. So that was a pretty cool 10x opportunity there. This one is kind of like the Palantir of blockchain. They do have a use case for their token and everything. I like it. It's at a good little area to start looking and to buying in. But it'll be shaky on this one for a little bit. That's why I think it's a good one to kind of just slowly accumulate. Or try to get anywhere. This tells us anywhere under 95 cents is a bargain for it. If we come down to here, it tells us anywhere under 50 cents is a bargain. I'll agree with that, especially if it goes back up to about almost $4. Where it is right now is a pretty good deal. How long we've been going? We've been going about 56 minutes, 23 people hang out. Let me come back to the chat. Grunkle Walker says, Dog got more likes than watchers. Really? Love it. Awesome! Take that, cup and handle. Haven says, thank you, Dog. Won't force on XCN. Thanks for the advice. Or opinion. Crypto opinion. Yeah, I'm having to sit on my hands too. I like that one. I want more of it. And I wish it would. I got another target that it didn't quite hit. I wish it'd go up there and get it. But I'm trying to accumulate with some more of that too. It's over on Coinbase. Coinbase wallet too. So that's where I've got a play there and on CoinEx both. Calibet says, sweet as mooning. I fucking got tired. Why is it turkeys always make you feel sleepy? Why is that? Got my eyes watering. Sweet. Possible bear trap. Possible bear trap idea. What the crap is going on here? I don't know when I last looked at this, but I mean, this is still pretty decent. Bearish cross, 200 over 360. That's interesting. Let me try a different chart. Here we go. Here on the 12 hour. 12 hour looks like a nice one to go with. What's another one? Let me come with this one. So yeah, nice move out of Sweet. Now she's at resistance right now. Got her 618 coming up right there. You also had this little guy right through there, going from bodies to bodies there, so that's another resistance area. Oh, you kind of tilted up, didn't you? Pushed his what? So I wonder, can we make it up there to 360. Still got some stuff to go through here. Let's come down the smaller time frame and see what we're doing. Ooh, you're looking feisty here on the 1 hour, sweet. I thought maybe that you lost some of the fight. Are you curving? Where is my stuff? My stuff here. Yeah. Are you curving? Are you going parabolic? That looks pretty parabolic to me. It really does. That's cool and all. So we got our little angles trying to do some stuff. She does look pretty good. She does. Now how far can you really go? Okay, let's put another target on here. I think we can get up to this little guy, 270. Short term. Was this the 1 hour? From where we are now, it's another 8 to another 14%. I don't know if she's ready to make a higher high just yet. And then 282 was our top over here, and that's the high that she would need to get above. That's pretty nice. If she can clear this area, that would be awesome. Or have you already, technically? So getting above 240 would be that would be the thing that I would look for. That's the 618 Fibonacci. So once you get above that, it's kind of like being above the 200 moving average. And it's like, okay, we're kind of bullish. She's got some signs. I would expect her to come back through here though, but I'm just not seeing that she wants to yet. She look like she on fire. She look like she's trying to do it. She's trying to run away. Oh, here we are. We'll get down on the nitty gritty and down on the 1 minute and see what she's saying. She's fighting it. She's fighting through it. Having that trouble. So we're struggling above that to get above 240, but if we can get above it and hold it, that's a strong sign. I would probably look around that 280, 290 area, I'll be honest with you. If we can get above the 240 and hold it. So Linda, how's it going? Says altcoin's full mooning. There is a full moon going on. Let's take a look at Tau. Not seeing it on you yet, Tau. Where are you at? 252? Looks like you got a... Are you at resistance too? I can't even tell. When was all this? Wow, Tau, look at you, baby. Come all the way back down to a double bottom. She came all the way back down to ground zero. Just a slight little bit higher, and I see what you did there. I'll take that as a bullish sign, since just that we didn't come down all the way, but just a wee bit higher. I mean, that's something. That's better than going lower, so I take that as being bullish. It's a clue. That's a clue, ladies and gentlemen. These charts are just giving us clues. Read between the lines. Or just draw the line. Yes, draw the lines and read in between them. That's what we do. And sometimes I'm cut between lines because there's nothing else that makes sense here. So let's try something that does. Try to get as many touches as we can here. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough to confirm a trend line being valid for a pattern. So I'll take that one. Falling wedgie. Tyler's got some work to do. 307. That's where we need to be working on. Getting up there. Come on, Tao, you can do it. Surprised you dropped down here on the smaller time frame, man. What's going on with you? You getting tired? Hello, Marsha? Looks like we got about a 786er there. Yeah, I'm a 786er. So it's about time for her to take a little bit of a breather. That'd be fine. So if we see we're making a little top pattern here, like a double top, head and shoulders, or any kind of a lower high, that kind of idea going on, or cross and moving averages, that's probably going to reject from here. So that's cool. And we'll start looking for the little lower areas now. Where are you coming back down to, Tao? Good area to look for would be right down here. Retest this area about 226, 227. 382s are going to be pretty much the first place I look to. Secondary would be down to the 0.5s. A lot of people still look for the 618s, but I don't think you're going to see them hit as often. It's just not that time of the season for that. We got a super chat going on. Ton, please. Look, primed to move up soon, says Ryan K. Let's take a look at Ton. Thank you very much for the super chat. We'll take a look at Ton and probably wrap it up from there. Let's see, have I already looked at you over here? 786 down here. Came back to retest that Fibonacci area yesterday, and looks like we're doing pretty good. That's cool. You got a higher. Looks like you got your own 786 there. We doubled them up. We harmonically. we sang in harmony. So I like that. That is cool. So yeah, I do think it's trying to move up soon. It just I think it's confirmed bottom to me. I mean, this still got some other things before we can actually say confirm, but I think it's showing the first signs that I look for a confirmed bottom or for a bottom. Let me see if we can get some other. Let's do some other. Let's examine this all day. So she's at definitely good pivot points, and then I found another corresponding pivot point, and then I'm sure I want to find a nice little lithium. Take you right down here. Get the last one over here. And that's where we got our points from, right here, from the bottom to the tops. So I need to see us go to 348, but 420. I know it sounds crazy, but 420 is really where it wants to go and hang out. That sounds kind of high right now, but maybe I'd help you remember it. For Ton, it likes 420. Wouldn't it be cool if we hit 420 on 420? Wouldn't it be cool if we hit 420 on 420? Yeah. Breathe it in. Now it makes sense, doesn't it? Get it? That'd be cool. Oh man, you didn't hit 420, man. I hit 418. My bad. Carry that line up there. Get it. 420. Go 420. All right. Is there an easier way to do that? There we go. Coordinates 420. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! So it looks like we're trying to make a W pattern, in my personal opinion, and wouldn't you know it, the very top of that little guy is right at 420. Like this Ton likes 420. I'm just saying, the secret's out. Let's go to the shorter term time frame. We're sitting at 292, man. 292. I like what I'm seeing here. A little sideways congestion there. A little reaccumulation going on. Now, how long would it keep doing this? That's a good question to ask.
They say, oh my God, your wallet's on fire. Stacking sats, I'm pumping higher. Ooh, yeah. Grab my trades, my dear, chase the moon so bright.
270, 274 could still be on the radar. Could. I'm getting a bearish cross here of 300 over the 800. That could take us back down just a wee little bit here over the next, what are we on, the hour? Or the next day or two? So not out of the woods yet for, say, a little bit more downside. But after that downside, yeah, that area at 348 looks good for a nice little short-term target. Looks like they're trying to brew up a storm here at the moving averages on the 4 hour. They're getting all up there. All up there in its business. We come down to the 15-minute. And yeah, it is likely to be coming down a little bit, to range through here a little bit more before she's getting ready to go up. That's a nice move up there to, what was it, 3? Especially from 280. I hope she doesn't come down for the... If she comes down to where we were talking about, that would be a lower low. I hope that doesn't happen. It doesn't have to. But I can... We're on the 15 minute. I can see that. I mean, if it did, I don't think it'd be... Yeah, you're still coming up. So 284, 289, 274, but through this zone, it looks like she's going to maybe still accumulate a little bit through here over this next few days, or maybe all through the week. I don't know. She does kind of move a little bit, but 350 looks like a reasonable target, and then of course back up to 420. Yeah, 420. Where'd my 420 line go, man? Had to put a new. I knew something was missing. Man, somebody erased my 420. I think we can get back to 420. Guys, thanks for hanging out. Your boy's tired. Gotta go to church tomorrow, say hello to Jesus, and go there with the family. So, it's almost midnight. And Turkey's gonna say, hey, good night. As soon as we can find the Instagram. Sean. There we go. Kelly says, we made it to over $2 to 2.4. Ooh, baby, you go. You go. So we were looking for it to clear there, right? 2.4. Is that the one? If it's above the 618, if she can hold it, that's good. I don't know if she can hold it. I think they're still going to struggle with this area a little bit. Meaning if they do get away from here back up at 280 or something, I think we'd still be coming back down to this area that we're at right now, about 240. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the super chats and all the support. Ooh, Sweet's wanting to move. Go, Sweet. Put you on the small time frame here. Crypto Bubbles, you moving up now? Not everything. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Oh, that's the wrong one. Where are you, doggy wave?